of the year with WGSSA was when we had the protest for Justice for All, and everybody was out there and we all had awesome signs and we were all screaming, and then at the end we had our kazoos and everything, and that was great. And then at the end we made them turn their signs inside out, and we totally won and had a dance party, so that was my favorite memory.
Wild card inside, wild card inside. Ooh, I'll be the one who'll break my heart. I'll be the one.
I first met the people in WGSSA at the JFA protest, and I never left. I just stuck around because it was wonderful to be around people that were like-minded and so supportive and loving of everybody, and I'd never had that before in Oklahoma, and it was really wonderful to meet people like that here.
Be the one who'll break my heart. I'll be the one to hold the gun. I love you more. I love you more. I don't know what I knew before.
One of our top priorities as activists should be, and that should be empowering each other. Because, you don't want to be just one person on a street corner holding a sign. And you want to be able to inspire other people to do the things that other people, I know I wouldn't be here without, these people over here. And also that we define our own success.
I think an intersectional feminism is inherently a less centralized one. So rather than there being the National Organization for Women, and they're the representative of the feminist movement, and they work on feminist issues, we're starting to see feminist analyses incorporated into lots of different movements. So I think that you can do feminist work in the environmental justice movement without having to necessarily explicitly call it feminist, which is a big sticking point for people, but I think it's feminism as long as you're bringing a gender analysis to it. So you're talking about how is gender operating in this environmental justice work? How are women being impacted differently by environmental disasters than men? And you see people doing this work now. I think that's feminism. And I don't think it matters if people wear a "this is what a feminist looks like" t-shirt when they do it, right? I think it's still feminist, and I actually think that's a good thing. I think that feminism should be the project of everyone.
So Women's History matters also because it dispels the myth that rights were politely requested, as I said, and so nicely, oh right, I'm so sorry, we didn't mean to do that. It matters because it can show those of us who understand that, who understand those battles were fought, and who are fighting the current manifestation, that some of the challenges we face now, like intergenerational tension, aren't new, and therefore should be thought of as systemic problems instead of personal issues. It matters because sometimes the leaders of women's movement have done racist, homophobic, classist, horrible things. And if we don't know it and own it, not only will we never be able to have an integrated movement that addresses the needs of all women, but we're destined to keep repeating them.
Spending the last year working here has been a fabulous experience. I mean, just being surrounded by the sheer energy of the students and the faculty, just people in the community coming in and out and working on feminist issues and social activism has been really one of amazing experiences in my life.
What I appreciate most about WGS and WGSSA is that it creates a space for like-minded people that can come and work on projects that are important to us, like as a community. And I think that's really important that we have a place to work on these projects and then a place where we can all socialize and we have like a space to heal. And I think that's really important for anyone in a feminist community, especially in a place like Oklahoma.
My favorite thing about the Women's and Gender Studies department is that this definitely feels like a home away from home, and this has definitely become my extended family, my chosen family. It's also the safest place to pee on campus, and it's the best place, so there.
My favorite part of WGS has definitely been WGSSA, specifically, just because like I'm a freshman and I came here from out of state and I really didn't have a community until I met everybody in a wonderful group. So it's just been really great to come and like have like-minded people that have like similar senses of humor and I just have a lot in common with, so definitely the community.
WGS is my favorite place that I've worked on, the University of Oklahoma. The students are excellent, the support staff is excellent, the leadership is excellent, and I couldn't think of a better program or better people to work with or around.
I'd have to say one of my favorite things about this semester actually was probably how well I've gotten to know everybody in WGS and in the student organization. You know, when I got the idea of the project, I didn't know who to go to and where to get help, and then I got an abundance of it from people in WGS and WGSSA, and it was just really fantastic to see that there were people who were willing to support it and get behind it and really be the support that I needed, which is really amazing. It's kind of become like a little family vibe, which I love, because I feel like there aren't any other places on campus that have the same level of closeness that we have here, which is really amazing. So it's my favorite.
Will you tell me once again how we're gonna be just friends? If you're for real and not pretend, then I guess you can hang with me. When my patience wearing thin, when I'm ready to give in, will you pick me up again?
My favorite part of this year with WGS would have been the rally and all of the efforts that Jordan put together that everybody participated in with the sexual assault policy change. That was really fantastic and really empowering, and I think it created a really great sense of community that made me really happy to be a part of. Very proud.
Hang with me, just don't fall recklessly, headlessly in love with me, 'cause it's gonna be all heartbreak, blissfully painful and insanity, if we agree. Oh, you can hang with me.
Well, this was a really wonderful year for Women's and Gender Studies. So there were so many moments that were really rewarding and wonderful. But I think probably my favorite moment was when we were on April 13th during the sexual assault awareness rally, when David Bourne came and talked to us and told us that they were sleeping at the wheel and they were going to change something, and we saw change in action that day, and it was really special and wonderful and so fulfilling, and reminded me why what we do is so important.
I always refer to WGS Lounge as my sanctuary because all through my undergrad there was nothing better than coming here and being with everybody and just relaxing, and it means more to me than anything else in my undergrad years, and I'm gonna miss it so much.
My favorite thing about WGSSA, honestly, I appreciate it the most when I'm in classes that have nothing to do with women's and gender studies, when I'm in like my music or anthropology classes, and someone just says something terrible and I automatically like hear Sandra in my head scream, "That's racist!" or, you know, Madeline saying, "That's not fat policy." And like just having like the community of people that I've met here, knowing that like there are always people that can support me in these environments that are not supportive when I want to stand up and say that's racist, it gives me the strength to do that. So, love you guys.
Monet and Left Foot.
I take your pain away. Some people talk about you like they know all about you. When you get down, they doubt you. And when you dip it on the scene, yeah, they talking about it, cause they can't tip on the scene.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I've probably never experienced more growth personally than with this group of people who've really helped me improve myself incredibly over just one very short semester, and I really appreciate that.
You got to tip on the tightrope. Tip on the tightrope. Baby, baby, whether you're high low. Baby, whether you're high low. You got to tip on the tightrope. Now let me see you do the tightrope. And I'm still dipping on it. See, I'm not walking on it or trying to run around it. This ain't no acrobatics. You either follow or you lead.
What I'm going to miss most about WGS is the people and the community that I found here. The teachers that I've connected with, the friends that I've made through this community are really important to my life and have really helped me form who I am. And I'm going to miss that, but I'm going to keep in touch hopefully. So.
This has been a great year. I really like working here and being part of the Women's and Gender Studies program. I've had fun hanging out with Barb and the students and our two acting directors and getting to know the faculty better. It's been awesome.
I'm the luckiest person in the world because I have the best job. Because I get to work with awesome students I love.
No reaching like the back of a matchbook that advances will fold you and your MacBook. Close shows shut you down before we go backwards. Act up and whether we high or low.